Hi, I'm Nick Hughes, a Dynamic Sales Coach. I wanted to take a couple of minutes today to explain the two types of salesperson that exist. But firstly, let me explain how Dynamic Coach Group came into being. Going back some years now, when I was recruiting my own salespeople into my team, I was astounded at the poor quality of salespeople were in the marketplace, regardless of the salary or the package you were prepared to pay. The market was full of poorly trained, low-level transactional box shifters, as I call them. Not something I wanted for my team. There had been a lack of quality training for salespeople generally. To be honest, there was more strategy in my twice daily dog walk than there was with most of these candidates. It was then that the seeds were planted in my head on how we could professionalise the sales arena through a more effective platform. With my small rant over, today I wanted to address the issue of the sales team that you employ and which category of salesperson they fall into. So let's start with the low-level transactional salesperson. Let me throw a few examples out there and let's see if you recognise this person, along with my take on what's really happening there. Trust me, I see this every week. The pushy salesperson. You know the person, you know the type. They will not take no for an answer. Your customer's experience is, your approach is putting me off, I'm not committed here. I would say the buyers have become disheartened with this behaviour and have started to look elsewhere. They view the salesperson as a nuisance. They have no self-awareness. It's about them and not about the client. Wanting to sell far too early. Your customer experience is, you haven't understood my business and what my needs or wants are yet. I would agree with the client. They do not understand your client's business. You cannot sell them any value, only on price. Maybe further down the line you can sell value when the time is appropriate, but that's much further down the line. This person needs to be asking many more open-ended questions, following up with those probing ones to establish the client's needs further. Again, it's become about them and not about the client. The Dell boy. I'll do you a deal today, we've all heard it. Your customer hears you're desperate for the sale. That means I can get a discount, and you then set my expectations on the price moving forward. Therefore, my starting point next time you come in for a sale is I want a better price than that. I would suggest the salesperson hasn't educated and informed your client enough to why they don't need to do a deal, as they need the value your business brings. Oh, and by the way, save your hard-earned margin, as the conversation will quickly become about price and not the value that your business can bring to them. The salesperson sees your client as their next summer holiday. Your customer experiences all of the above and much more. Short-termism sales tactics that come from a sharp-suited, shiny-shoed salesperson and what they can throw at them. I would say there is no long-term, solid ground for this relationship to continue. It's just become transactional. Would you let a monkey represent your business? Because that's basically what we're talking about here. The language may change a little, but these conversations take place every day in my experience, in 80 to 90% of all sales calls. So let's take a look at the alternative, the more structured salesperson. This person engages with clients through a multitude of avenues, a much more structured approach to their business and how they present it. Meetings and agendas with anticipated outcomes sent beforehand to the client. They use big data to solve problems for their clients in this ever-changing digital world. They're under the skin of the client's business. They know the client's business objectives. They educate and inform your customers and clients not only of your value proposition, but how that compares to the competition, and have the confidence to talk about it and demonstrate its benefits. They steer the conversation to the long-term, more profitable outcomes for both parties. They use technical data to back up their arguments. They provide case studies as evidence. And also they demonstrate through simple commercials how your product and service can financially benefit their business. Only when you're well on your way to creating this salesperson will the price of your service or product fall down the customer's list of needs. And your business becomes a more trusted advisor through the professional approach the salesperson brings, and not just the transactional box shifter. The professional and more strategic salesperson is in the game for much longer term, and the rewards that come with that for your business. For your business, this means lower customer churn, more effective sales team, forecastable revenues, and cash flow. So which person do you want to employ? Well, we can help you develop the second person, but leave the first person with the competition. So, why have I just spent the last few minutes explaining this? Well, it's simple. The hard sell is antiquated nowadays, as it is ineffective. The world of sales has been changing, and your customers and clients are now shying away from those people and those businesses that are transactional in thought and in action. The real world has changed, but has your business? I've been Nick Hughes, Dynamic Sales Coach.